Okay, so I just channeled a very important message about justice and like the healers and chosen ones and their mission, right? So we always talk about equal give and take, right? And how, what you put out, you get back, and what you pour into someone, it should always be equal. They should be pouring back into you. But as a healer, you know, a lot of times people come into our life to get what they need and then they go, right? We may not even see them ever again. And that's just a part of our mission. That's the reason why we're here. But there is also an injustice, or I want to talk about the injustice of that side. So the injustice is when someone has the means to give to you, but they just absolutely refuses to give. And that is an injustice. So on the flip side of that, like, for example, when you are helping, like when you help a homeless person, right? You give a homeless person money, right? They can't give money back to you. You feed them, they can't feed you most of the time, right? They can't return the favor. That is justice, right? You were divinely called to help someone, and you did what you were divinely led to do, right? But then there's people who you do pour into, who you are divinely led or not. Use your own discernment to help, and then they absolutely refuse to give back to you when they have the means to do so. And what came out was the justice, right? And also at the bottom of the deck was the Empress, which is this is who you are. It's like, why wouldn't you want to give justice to the Empress? The Empress is a nurturing, caring, compassionate, creative energy. Why wouldn't you want to give to that? Why wouldn't you want to pour back into that? Because she's always pouring. Her cup is always full. She always have enough, right? That's why her mission is her mission. But it's like there are people out there who absolutely would refuse to give back to you when they have the means to do so. And these are the people that you need to watch out for. These are the people that you need to use your discernment on, that you need to cut off, because that is an injustice. Not you helping someone and they can't give back to you. If they can't give back to you, it's fair game. You don't do it to get it to receive anything back anyways. You do things from a pure intention. You do things from your soul, right? So you're not even really, for the most part, looking